What's up, honey? What is going on? It is your girl, Jamie. That's me, honey. Listen, let me know that you guys can hear me clearly in the chat, girl, without issue. Please let me know y'all can hear me clearly because some mess is going down over there on the Twitter. And actually, I've been sitting up here watching it for the past hour, right? So I was going to just do like a little video, but then I was like, let me just hop on live and just chit chat about it with you guys because it's some mess, girl. It is Cardi B versus the Shade Room. And make no surprise about it, Cardi B and the Shade Room have always had issues with each other for the past few years, okay? The Shade Room has not always posted Cardi in Cardi's eyes in a positive light. So Cardi has definitely been on a head motherfucking tops. Well, let me tell y'all how this kind of already started. And then we're going to get into a lot of the tweets because there's been some stuff going on back and forth. And you know your girl been over here screenshotting just in case they try to delete some shit. You feel what I'm saying, girl? So we might end up having a follow-up so that we could talk about this, girl, because it's so much. So real quick, and then I'm gonna share my screen and stuff. Let me see who we got in the chat. Go ahead and like the video, everybody. What's up, Princess K, Kishwar, Shamanica, what's up, Amethyst, what's up, Brantley, Jonah, Onyx, what's going on, everybody over here in the chat? Thank you guys so much for joining. What's up, Latasha? What's up, everybody? If I missed you, I'm sorry, honey. Welcome in, welcome in. Be sure to like the video. Okay, so this is how all of this SHI started. Okay. So y'all know it's Culture birthday or somewhere up in this time. It's Culture's birthday, right? So the Shade Room decided that they was gonna put a real cute positive post up there for Culture's birthday. So they was like, happy birthday, Culture, whatever. So then Cardi B gets down in the comments, girl. And Cardi B says, please delete my child off y'all channel. Off y'all page. Thank you. Okay. So once she did that, she also took to Twitter. And she added them and she was like, Shade Room, take my child off y'all page or whatever. So, and then she went on to say, because my thing is, okay, you only post negative content about me. Cool, no biggie. Got me blocked from commenting on their page. Okay, cool. But please don't post my child on y'all funny-ish. I don't want to be my old self, but just leave me alone. So I feel like, y'all, this is really coming from Cardi recently headline for Wireless. I believe what Nicki Minaj did tonight, okay? So they're having this Wireless concert or whatnot, and Cardi B was one of the headliners. Okay. Well, when she was over there, I guess I ain't gonna say crowd surfing, but she was on top of one of the security guard's shoulders, right? And so somebody grabbed her mic. So one person grabbed her mic, she snatched it back. Then there was another person that did something. I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying, was feeling on her or they snatched the mic again. And it looks like she could have like grabbed the mic. And I don't know if she was hitting at them or if she was hitting at some on her leg or whatever. I don't know, but it looked like she could have been hitting a fan. I don't know, but that's what a lot of people are putting out there. Right now, the Shade Room ended up posting that as well. So you know she and her feelings about that, in my opinion, because Cardi B and the Shade Room got into it so bad a few years ago that Shade Room could not post Cardi B at all. Like Cardi B called them out and said, y'all motherfuckers do not post me. I'm not playing with y'all, okay? Don't post me on your shit. Well, they ended up making up, I believe, at the end of this year or the top of this year. Okay. So they ended up making up with each other. So all is well. So I think she just wasn't expecting them to try and, you know what I'm saying, play her like, girl, I was out here trying to fight a fan. Like, don't try and spin that narrative. And you over here penning negative posts about me, but then you'll turn around and want to wish my daughter a happy birthday. No, you can keep that negative shit over there, girl. So when Cardi B did that, girl, let me go ahead and pull up real quick what the Shade Room had to say, because girl, was a lot of motherfucking back and forth, girl. And let me say, Shade Room, I do see y'all, even though it's like Cardi, girl, it's like it ain't got to be that deep. You know what I'm saying? I do see y'all just a little bit for how y'all, you know what I'm saying, be moving just a little bit, girl. Okay. So let me scroll down. Let me get on down. And then I'm going to share the screen so y'all can see what's going on. So let me go ahead and do this for y'all real quick. Like, okay. I'm hoping everybody can see the screen without issue. Okay. So this is when the Shade Room started to at Cardi B. And they're like, okay, so when you was talking all this, saying that, you know, we saying negative stuff about you, Miss Girl, did you see all of this stuff that we did post about you? Like, they said, what's the phone number to the, hold on, let me scroll down. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So they said, what's the phone number of the lawyer you used in your defamation case? Because we trying to see something. Is this the only negative content you're referring to? Because mind you, Cardi is feeling away about, you know what I'm saying? Don't post that negative stuff or pinning negative stuff or whatever. So now they're just really posting a series of where they feel that they have shown Cardi in a positive light, but they're being funny when they say, oh, are you talking about this when you say it's a negative post? Is this what you're talking about? We still trying to get that number to that lawyer that you used in your defamation case. I guess they trying to feel as though they I know they were joking, but let's say Shade Room really was trying to sue her for defamation. Girl, y'all could never understand that. In my opinion, y'all could never, with all the shade that y'all be throwing over there. But it is called the Shade Room, so you know it is what it is. Okay, so they just listed a lot of different images that they put on their page in positive lights about Cardi B, and it goes on and on and on and on. So then they go on to say, what y'all don't understand is we have to get permission from owners to post videos to our page. Then she says, no permission, no post. We show at Cardi B tons of love, but because we couldn't get permission from some of the posts, from some of the positive wireless fest videos, she gets to lie and say only negative. Now, I didn't read this tweet fully, I'll be honest, but I knew it had something to do with that wireless fest. It only made sense to me. Now, this is where I felt like, what the fuck this got to do anything? I do with anything. I guess because she went and got a makeover, got her a good weave or something like that, skin looking a little brighter because of the camera flash or whatever. She puts this up here. She says, at Cardi B, you do not own our site and you do not get to control our coverage. If your old self is posting pics of our black female CEO calling her fat and ugly, feel free to do so. Just make sure you use a new picture. Ma'am, this woman didn't even post no shit like this. See, we're like, whether Cardi in the right or the wrong, and then you had to make sure you put black female CEO. So for me, I'm gonna be real honest, it's giving y'all trying to go ahead and play on that race thing because people love to call Cardi out for not being black or whatever the case may be. It's like, I see how you trying to move. Like, this girl never say anything about nobody being fat. She ain't never say anything about nobody being ugly. She ain't never say anything about nobody being black or whatever the case was in this particular situation here. Okay, I'm just speaking on this right here. So you just wanted to post a cute picture of yourself because you felt like you was feeling yourself. See, that's what it's giving to me. But anyway, we're gonna get all into the Shade Room tweets and then we'll go over to Cardi B tweets. Okay. So yeah, she put this up. Matter of fact, girl, let me see what the comments is saying underneath there. Girl, I ain't trying to comment. I'm trying to see what the comments are saying, girl. Somebody said, I'm sorry, Cardi is younger than 33. So what is your CEO if Cardi is old? A fossil? The setup. Oh wow. And then they put the original pictures of Miss Ma'am. Oh, girl, y'all is missed hair. Missed hair. Okay. Somebody said, after all of that surgery, oh my God. Let's keep going. They said, what are you even saying? Cardi B has articulated her issues tonight clearly and calmly. Nobody has brought up no old pictures of the lady above being a wide back walrus. Now, girl, you know you went too far, girl. You know you went too far. Why are you trying to provoke her into reacting badly? Okay, somebody says, laugh my ass off. Is y'all proving their point and being delusional while doing it? Someone else says, oh, that's the reason behind all of this. Y'all still mad. Y'all just admitted that y'all had motive for the negative post. Oh, okay. Girl, this is amazing. I appreciate this comment here when somebody asked her, like, why would you even say this? Because nobody even mentioned that lady up there. She just brought that up because I guess she was feeling cute that day. Like, what the fuck? And then it's weird because when you own a blog as big as the Shade Room, and my understanding, you have individuals that work for you. Now, this young woman may not have an issue with Cardi at all because they've talked and sorted out whatever issue, but it seems like somebody at your blog might have an issue with her. Okay, but you know, Cardi has been waiting for them to post receipts, which they did not. Since they said they had receipts, they didn't, but Cardi made sure that she posted her own, but we'll get to that. Okay, so then they said, Cardi, you said you don't want to have to revert to your old self. That's what we are referring to. We have no beef. We show you love all the time. We promote every song you drop. It's upsetting that you called us out and said it's only negative content. Okay. And so Cardi also went on, you know, when she added them, Cardi says, I'm not on that type of time. Basically, when the girl said that, oh, you over here talking about me, girl, you know, make sure that you put up the new photos. No, ma'am. Girl, y'all love trying to erase the old and put out the new. No, ma'am. Okay. We'll show the evolution of it all, girl. But you be trying to erase what it was so you can focus on what it is for now, girl. But anyway, it's amazing what a little lace front, little cute makeup, piece of a filter. Anyway, girl. Anyway, you cute though. All right. So anyway, let's keep going. So Cardi had to let her know, like, ma'am, girl, sis, honey, I'm not even on that type of time. Actually, I spoke to Angie 4 months ago on the phone for an hour. So where is this energy from? Question mark. I don't control nothing, but don't block me from commenting on your page, then posting funny stuff about me. Like, it's not adding up. Okay. So then somebody from the shade room says, also, you're not blocked from commenting and never have been. But that's the thing, though. If you got so many people running it, how do you know who's blocking or restricting versus who isn't? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay, but let's keep going. They said you were the one gaslighting. You just called us out saying we only post negative content of you. She says, getting your fans on attack mode. We were eating dinner and working. The energy came from your tweet. Okay. She also goes on to say to Cardi, when they originally said, when Shade Room posted, which I don't understand, is we have to get permission from owners to post videos to our page. I don't necessarily believe that all the time, but I guess, girl, it's y'all blog. I don't run it. She says, no permission, no post. We show Cardi B tons of love, etc., etc. Cardi says, wait. How can you say that when have you ever asked me to post anything about me? I believe that part. Okay. She says, if that's true, you got my publicist number. Why not ask her SHI? Hell, why not ask me on DM? Like, the arguments are so stupid. The gaslighting is insane. So somebody tells her you are a celebrity. You know there is a difference between you and brands like Wireless Fest. First of all, that's not necessarily answering her question. You're saying that you're a celebrity. You know there is a difference between you and brands like Wireless Fest. What do you mean there's a difference? Like, what are you talking about? Answer her question, because what she's asking you is, when have you ever had to ask her to post anything about her? When was that? So let's keep going, girl, because I'm not adding up. Somebody over here, girl, it's not clicking. Okay. So somebody said all of this because she told them to delete her child off their page. And that's real. Like, all of this because she told y'all to delete her off y'all page. Okay. So Cardi says, of a post that I was actually blocked from commenting on. So then the Shade Room says, you were not blocked from commenting. Please stop the lies. We are only addressing your comment on negative content. We didn't bring up your daughter. And you called me asking why we don't post your family. Lie again, and I'll put out the receipts. Come on, Mariah. Do you want me to bring out the receipts? Do you want me to bring out the receipts? I think we do, which you have yet to produce at this time. Maybe you might have to go gather them or something like that. But anyway, let's keep going. So the Shade Room says, just to be clear, there is no beef on our end with Cardi. After we made up, we're good. We showed her tons of love and will continue to do so. We just had to defend ourselves with the truth. Well, you technically didn't defend yourself with anything because you didn't really produce any receipts. All you did was show, I will say they did produce some receipts. The receipts that they did produce were the receipts where they have shown Cardi in a positive light since they have made up. They had a lot of those posts since they have made up. So I will give them that. Excuse me. So then they said, if there is an issue with the comments, you could have reached out. People come at us in the comments all the time and we pin it. Okay. So when they said that Cardi was not blocked from posting stuff, this is when Cardi decided to post her own receipt to show them that I was blocked from posting. So I guess she tried to type in there and she couldn't type, or whatever the case was. She says, why would I lie? I have no reason to lie. And same things with the post from today. And when have I asked you that? Question mark. Oh, we can post receipts. Best believe I recorded the convo that we had on the phone. I don't even know why y'all want to do all of this. Girl, this it's messy, girl. So let's keep going. Okay. So Cardi ended up posting up Hold on, no. Cardi did post up more receipts, but this could be the shade rooms. I guess them now posting up some receipts. Okay, so they said you don't need lawyer papers because what they wanted her to do was they was like, "Hey, Cardi, we want you to go ahead and post whatever the conversation was that we had. I bet you won't post it. We both know why you won't post it." Okay, so that's when they were like, "You don't need lawyer papers. I'm giving you my permission publicly to post the recorded convo. You can use this tweet in court. If I ever try to sue, post it. As far as the DM you sent our DMs have been as far as the DM you sent our DMs have been acting up. So it says we saw it, but we actually can't load or see it." So basically they're saying our DMs is messed up. So if you sent something to us, we probably didn't get it. You may have thought that we saw it, but we did. That's really interesting. I can't say whether or not they lying because they have a super large platform of millions and millions and millions of people. They probably get thousands of DMs a day. IDK, but girl, it's looking a little shaky to me. But I do think the argument is a little stupid. But let's keep going. So they says, so I guess at the top, this is where Cardi posted more stuff. She says, "Never asked y'all to post about my family. You can't show a DM or nothing of me asking you that. And I'm not dumb to post that call, but trust I got it. And even on that call, never asked y'all that SHI. Stand on y'all truth. All of this, but ignore me a couple of days ago when I DM'd y'all. So this is the DM. Okay. And we'll go back. I'm sure. Actually, let's do it now. Let's see if we can do it now so we can like read these messages, scroll. So Shade Room says, "Hey Cardi, we're reaching out as we'd love you and Offset to be a part of our upcoming show, Drip Codes. Attach this one sheet of what it's about. Let us know if you'd be interested and who to reach out to coordinate further." And that's funny because it's like, dang, y'all reach out to the woman when y'all want something from her, but then when she hitting y'all up, y'all can't respond to her. Girl, this messed hell. So then Cardi says, "When it starts," she says, "My house gonna be finished in June. We could do a tour." So they said we'll start filming the first part in April. So we'll definitely circle back with you once you're done. If there are any parts you're open to touring before then, common spaces, cars, closets, we can do that in April. Just let us know. So there's that. You know how they used to do on MTV where you could come into somebody's home and see how they living and all that stuff. That's what it's given. Okay. So Cardi says, "Okay, cool. I know my home in New York will be done by first week of June. It's so cute." She says the manly house in the ATL one with Offset, I gotta fix it up a little bit. But yes, hit up my publicist Vanessa so we can coordinate. I can't wait. So they said, "Okay, cool. We'll hit her up. Thanks, Cardi. We can't wait too." Okay. So all seems to be going well, girl. Okay, so they say, "Hey, Carter, just wanted to follow up with you on this. We love to come to your home in New York. If it's ready, let us know." And this was in June. So this was just last month. Everything was all good. Okay, so Carter says it will be done by August. Soon as it's finished, I will let you guys know ASAP. Okay, so this was like all June. So then Cardi hits them up on June 27th. And Cardi says, "Well, that was kind of shady and mean of y'all." And they like, "Hey girl, hey, what you talking about?" So I guess Cardi sent them a photo and she says, "Did y'all shadow ban me from commenting?" Right? So she sent that on, what's the day? Girl, I guess she sent this on last week. It's saying Tuesday. So she must have sent this on last week. And they say they seen the message, but they haven't commented. But this is where I guess they wanted to leave their explanation of saying, "Oh, we get so many DMs, our DMs are messing up, so we can't really see what's going on." But, it may look like we read it, but we really didn't, girl. I guess. So that was the message that Cardi put out there, right? So then the Shade Room came back and responded to that. And they said, "Cardi, I'm saying it publicly. I will not sue you if you post a recording of our private conversation. Please, please, please post the recorded convo. We both know why you won't post it." Then they said, "You aren't going to post the recorded convo. The recording would prove that you did in fact ask us why we aren't posting positive family content for you, as well as other things I know you don't want out in the public. So let's end this. We will continue to show love as always." So the Shade Room is attesting to the fact that, listen, we have no beef when it comes to Miss Cardi B. Okay, this is what they're saying. They ain't got no beef with Miss Girl. However, we are going to go over and switch some things up because we need to get into Miss Cardi B messages and or shall I say her tweets to see what Miss Cardi B had to say from beginning some up in. Okay. Girl, okay. I'm glad Cardi still got all this stuff up here because, girl, I definitely did a lot of screenshot her, honey, and put them in order the best way I could. But we about to get into some things, okay? So, guys, if you have yet to like the video, please go ahead and like the video. I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. A very late night, where y'all know I don't usually do this, honey. I got to get back into doing my lives, y'all. I got to, get back on it. But anyway, girl, let's talk about what y'all came here for. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch it over. Let me get over here. Okay, so let's go up. So this is when I told y'all the Shade Room was posting a lot of positive things that they were asking Cardi, like, are these the negative things that you're saying we're posting about you, Miss Cardi B? Is that what it is? So this is when Cardi responded with a video. So y'all go ahead and let me make sure that volume is loud.
I had to take it public. I want to take it there. You see, I DM'd you guys, but of course you guys ignore me. And that's why I had to take it publicly. Clearly, you guys have me muted from commenting on your page. That's why when I comment, nobody could see my comment. And I actually have screenshots of it. And that's why I posted it. So now you guys want to gaslight me. If you guys are not doing shady shit on purpose, why mute me from commenting? And then you guys post certain things positive about me, so y'all could continuously post negative things about me that you don't do to other artists. Example, the thing with Little Kim, the with the lip service, you guys literally edited the video, and posted things that sounded kind of funny so people could drag me. Also, you guys did the same thing with the Rolling Loud interview. That Rolling Loud interview, my response was a minute long, and you guys only took 10 seconds out of it. That clearly gets me dragged. Come on now, let's not play these games. Also, you guys post funny things when it comes to my music release. You guys ignore completely when I do really good performing, anything that got anything positive to do about me. Even, matter of fact, even with the Shaking Music video.
Okay, so that's where it ends. So let's get to the second part because she had more to say.
I'm not a crazy person. I'm a person as well. I'm a person and I have feelings. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not this ghetto person. I'm not this person that's trying to like make narratives about me or nothing. Like, you guys clearly know what you guys doing. If it wasn't, you wouldn't mute it. But my thing is, take it easy on me. Take it easy on me, bro. I'm a person as well. And I'm trying to protect my mental health. I'm trying to protect my mental health as much as I can. And I really just, I don't know, it's too much. I would have replied to you guys. We could have had this conversation on DM, but clearly you guys are ignoring me. So now we have to, I guess, do it like this.
I'm surprised Cardi ain't snap off like she normally do. Cardi seemed to be just like that person said, pretty calm as she gave this story. I don't know, guys, because she said that she wants to protect her mental health, and I completely understand that. Some part of me is like, I think, and y'all let me know, I do feel like sometimes in order to protect your mental health, you have to kind of ignore some things at times. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking of. But girl, I don't know. I ain't in her body, so I don't know what she got going on. But let's keep going, okay? I only know what she put out there for us to see. So somebody says, let's not forget that they didn't post a single thing about the music video or the snippet, but posted the live of you upset talking about the music video in your team to try to paint a narrative of you being problematic. She says, or maybe this weekend with the performance, but quick to post me getting into a dark scuffle. She said, at this poking, I'm tired of being gaslighted and seem like I'm emotional, but I guess, okay? So Cardi on their head tops yet again, okay? This is when the person came and tried to say, if you're going to talk about our CEO and you're going to call her fat and ugly, BIT, girl, ain't nobody even say that about you. with this filtered image. Anyway, Cardi says, I'm not on that type of time at all. Actually, I spoke to Angie 4 months ago on the phone for an hour. So where is this energy from? I don't control nothing, but don't block me from commenting on your page, then posting funny stuff. Okay. We got into this where Cardi said, wait, how can you say that when they said they have to get permission from people? And Cardi was like, y'all don't get permission from me. If that's the case, you got Vanessa number. Call my publicist. You know what I'm saying? DM me back if that's the case. Okay. Somebody said all of this because she said for them to delete her child off their page. She says of a post that I was blocked from commenting on. Okay. Of course, the Shade Room says you were not blocked from commenting. Stop the lies. We are only addressing your comment on negative content. We didn't bring up your daughter. And you called me asking why we don't post stuff about your family. Okay. Cardi B still feels like, why did I lie? I have no reason to lie. And the same things with the post from today. Okay. And when have I asked you that? She also talked about how they can post receipts. Okay. So let's see what else they're saying here. Let's keep going up because this is when Cardi, I pretty much read that to you guys, the DMs, what the DMs were saying. And she said she never asked them to post her family. But Cardi is showing at this time a DM. What the Shade Room seems to be referring to is a phone call where Cardi may have asked them to, post about the family. So they're waiting for Cardi to drop it. So it's like, well, if you got the same phone call, then you drop it. If she take it too long to drop it and you got the call, then you drop it. Somebody drop it. Hell, drop it. Anyway, Cardi decided to post more tweets. Okay. She posted more tweets. I guess she got in the comments saying, nah, Shade Room, post the whole convo, not this little tiny clip. Y'all know people like to remix what I say. And that's one thing the blogs are good for. It's not just Cardi. I think they do that to everybody. Please delete my child off y'all page, whatever. Okay. I think they do that to everybody. They never post the full context of a conversation. They only post the snippet and people get riled up based on the quick snippets that we do see. So somebody told Cardi that they restricted you from their page. Only you can see your comment. Oh, wow. She says, oh, that's what they did, which makes so much sense that they did restrict her because whenever I've seen Cardi's comments under a page, I always see that she gets all these likes. So how is it that she made a comment days ago, but she has absolutely no likes on the image? You see what I'm saying? So it's like she ain't lying 100%. The question isn't about whether or not Cardi's lying. The question is about how big of an issue should this really be? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna always, post you in a positive light. But it's one particular artist that they always post her in a positive light. It don't matter what that woman got going on. You hear what I'm saying? It don't matter what her husband got going on, him being confined to the house or anything. She gonna always get that positive light. And it's funny because I see Cardi going in on the Shade Room, but I'll be honest, I feel like the Shade Room hasn't necessarily been posting negative things about her, in my opinion. But the neighborhood talk, though, it's like, it's so obvious. Like, in my opinion, they do it to Cardi and they also do it to Erica Banks. And sometimes they do it to Megan Thee Stallion as well, and it's like, Erica, I don't even know how you go up for the neighborhood talk because they really post only poor parts of anything that you do. Even when you rap and you're doing a great job in the song, they'll post a quick snippet of what they think is going to get people to talk about you. Like, the neighborhood talk is the worst. But anyway, girl, with how they do, as far as how they do some of the girls, okay, when they put them up there on their page, in my opinion. But anyway, so the Shade Room told Cardi, they said, I'm publicly saying it. I will not sue you if you post a recording of our private conversation. Please post a recorded convo, but we both know why you want. Cardi says, send me lawyer papers so I can post. Baby, I'm not dumb. Why can't you just admit you shadow ban me from comments and question mark? Why you dancing around it? I'm the one posting everything, and Cardi's not lying here. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Whether people like her or not, it's like she not necessarily lying here. Like, think about that. If you see, even if this was throw somebody else out there, Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx made a comment, you already know it's gonna be at least 500 people that's gonna like his comment. Whether it's stupid or not, they're gonna like it because of who he is. So when you go and you look at this and it's been 5 days and she ain't got not now single like on her thing, that means that y'all have restricted her. Y'all have, somebody was not lying when they said that. Y'all definitely blocked her comments to where only she can see it and can't nobody else see it, which also made sense as to why y'all probably, saw her message and didn't even respond. But that's also interesting as well, right? In my opinion, because when you are restricted, then that means the person that has restricted you has the option to accept or decline. So if she has been restricted, which I believe that she has been based on the comment that we seen, that means they would have had to accept her message and just look at it and not even respond to it, but then turn around and say, oh, we're having issues with our DMs, X, Y, and Z. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that the shade room is now all the way 100% clean. And shade room, while y'all in this mess, can y'all do people a favor? Can y'all stop posting Blueface? Because we are really tired of seeing them. Like, y'all post Blueface like he's really a celebrity like that. Like, this baby had one hit. He had one hit and he ain't got nothing else going on. Like, can y'all just do America a favor and just ease back on them the same way y'all ease back on Bad Baby? Because we know the reason y'all was really posting her. Y'all was getting a coin from it. On top of that, y'all knew that the people was going to comment, get riled up and everything every time y'all post her. And it's the same thing with Blueface and his entire family. I hate to see it. But anyway, girl, let's stay on topic. Let's keep going. Okay, so somebody told Cardi, where y'all receipts at? This is what they're saying to the shade room. Y'all claim y'all have receipts. She posted everything y'all said y'all would post, and y'all still talking about a conversation. Where y'all receipts at? Y'all claim y'all have receipts. She posted everything y'all said y'all would post, and y'all still talking about a conversation. Oh my. Cardi says thank you. So then, of course, the shade room talking about you aren't going to post the recorded convo. The recorded convo will prove that you did ask us to post your family in a positive light. Cardi says, why don't you post it? I'm like, what? I'm saying somebody posted. Somebody posted, girl. If you got the same call and you was on it, then post it. Okay. She says, why don't you post it? You claim you have those receipts, right? I never text or DM you. So if that's the time I asked you and you claim you have them, then post it. Post it, baby. Okay. So nobody's trying to post anything but these tweets. Okay. Somebody says Cardi has nothing to hide. Stop faking like y'all have two secret info, or I guess they meant to say top secret info. Stop trying to low-key blackmail her. Either post the receipts of Cardi begging or just shut up. So then Cardi said, exactly, because they claim to have the receipts. So Zooey. Okay. So then somebody said not y'all using Kaya. She's deflecting, Your Honor. I cannot. So I don't know if they were speaking. I don't know if they were saying Cardi was the one deflecting or if they were saying the shade room, but Cardi responded to it. Cardi says, I'm not deflecting. I'm just not dumb. The Twitter account is asking to post it, not the actual person I had the conversation with. The person I had the convo with have to give authority. That's why they're trying to bait me to post it so they can put me in some legal bullshit or whatever the case may be, girl. Okay, which gets very complicated. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. So Cardi says, no lie, it really sucks that SHI had to even get this way and this far. All I asked for is for fairness. The gaslighting, the games, the BS. Just remember, I'm human too. And I agree with you being human, but I'll be honest, Miss Cardi, as much as I love you, girl, I love everyone. As much as I like Cardi, it is kind of like they're going to do what they want to do anyway because it's just how they is. You feel me? So that's just what comes with the game. Like, they're going to do it anyway. I don't know how else to say that. Like, I mean, it is the shade room. They are going to be messy. But I do think if you're going to be messy, don't be messy and then restrict her from commenting. Don't girl, pick one. Don't do both now, girl. Don't restrict her from commenting. Okay, but let me see what you guys are saying over here in excuse me, girl, over here in the comments. Did I take this off? Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, let me see what you guys over here chit-chatting about in these comments, honey. Girl, I cannot. What? That's why Cardi loved the Jasmine brand, because they kiss her ass and post only negative stuff about Nicki. No, they don't. They actually don't. I never see the Jasmine brand post any negative stuff about Nicki Minaj. I actually don't see any blogs do that. None of them. None, and when I say that, well, hold on, I take that back. I was gonna say none of the major blogs, but I think Hollywood Unlocked may stay on her head top for sure. But Jasmine Brand, nah, they don't do that. They said that they post only negative stuff about Nicki. We don't see Nicki arguing with Jasmine Brand at midnight on her child B-Day. Well, I will agree with that. We really don't see Nicki Minaj argue with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I see Nicki argue with blogs for real. I feel like her issues be with particular people that she may call out. You know what I'm saying? Versus like with blogs. Cardi just needs to accept Shade Room doesn't rock with her. Like some people, hey, I think that's a fact. Sometimes you just gotta accept what it is. Some people just don't like you like that. And that's just what it is. Okay. Not the Shade Room becoming the new all about the T 2.0. What? Jesus. To me, all the blogs are biased, especially to certain celebrities that they have a relationship with. I have to agree, Leology. Like I think she just excuse me. I think she just has to learn that and move forward. I agree. And I think that's what I mean by kind of ignoring some things. It may not be fair. You may not like it necessarily, but they're going to do that anyway because they're just how they is. And unfortunately, they are a business as well. So it sucks, right? But I feel like they come from a point of what's going to work for their business. So if they put something out there that's going to make you look like not so great, it's gonna help their business because people gonna comment on it, and they know that the Barbs and they know that Cardi B gang, the Bardi gang or whatnot, they gonna be going back and forth. Okay, they already know that, so that's what they do. That's what they do. Is it fair? I don't think so, but you know, that's how they run their business. I made a comment on about how toxic it is, and they deleted the comment. Oh, you talking about the Shade Room? I can see that. I feel like I don't know why I thought somebody had said they got blocked by the Shade Room before. I can't remember. I feel like I don't quote that because I can't recall, but I feel like somebody did say that. But anyway, I'm saying that to say that I'm not surprised that they did delete the comment. Girl, it's so over the blue face mess. It's like, why are y'all promoting trauma like this? Like on a daily basis. Like, girl, this is trauma. Like, you don't see that this girl needs help. Like, as much as entertainment as it is, y'all are putting them out there. They allowing themselves to be put out there to look like damn fools, and ain't nobody out there trying to help them or do anything. Like, girl, I can't. Girl, and I'm never gonna be over Shade Room posting this image trying to flex up. Like, girl, you was just let me go. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let me be quiet, girl. Girl. Let me hush, honey. These Shade Room comments on a certain woman be such BS that she could drop a baby off a building. What? And the comments would be like, yes, queen, do you hear what I say, Dion? Not drop a baby off a building. I was not expecting that. Let us pray that never happens. Oh my God. It's like, what? Not drop a. I mean, they definitely go up. It doesn't matter what it is. Even when Nicki goes on her rants, you know what I'm saying? People don't see it as the same as when Cardi goes on hers. Like, they do a lot of the same shit, you know? Let's see. Blogs needs to be defined if they are press or just popular stand accounts with millions of fans. That is true. That is true. Let me tell you, neighborhood talk little and some Nicki Minaj down. Nicki Minaj down. I remember one time it has it. I feel like it was a neighborhood talk. It was some negative that came up about Nicki's husband, and they was posting everything but that. And people was like, "Oh, so y'all just not gonna post what's really going on in these streets." Girl, don't nobody give a about whatever this little trending thing y'all trying to show us from TikTok. Girl, people trying to see if y'all finna talk about this right here. Yikes, you know. But you know, it sucks. I'm sure. If they're claiming they give journalism, there is no reason to post family content that involves minors. They could post about Cardi and Offset. That's true. Imagine if Megan did this every time a blog posted BS about her. Yeah. Yeah. Megan doesn't, but she will clap off on these fans, especially as it's come to the Tory Lane situation, which I actually don't blame her for, because that shit has got to be draining. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit has got to be draining, to have gotten harmed by this person, and fell out with your best friend. You dealing with stuff with the industry, you know, as far as your label is concerned. You know, lost your mom, you lost your grandmama in this time span. Then got to turn around and still deal with this stuff because people taunting you on social media, people not believing your story. Like BIT, I would have been lost my shit. I would have been snapped on y'all because I ain't lying and wouldn't have cared shit about it. And what you finna do? Okay. But I think she's handling the pressure much better than expected. But I know a lot of people were getting on to her because she was like doing a lot of drinking and stuff. But I think she was just going through a lot. So she should just get her ass off social media. She's constantly whining about the criticism. She doesn't seem to understand that everyone is not going to like you. They not gonna, everybody not. Everybody not. They just not. Cardi is annoying. Like, girl, get someone to handle your socials. Get off social media. Whew. So she only wants them to post positive things about her? Well, good luck with that. I know that's real. Girl, this is amazing. Cardi always wastes her time. Shade Room, just take a pic of her child down. The end. Girl, it was supposed to be the end. Then it went on, girl, on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was. Girl, I don't know. Cardi may continue singing it forever just because it is the song that doesn't end. Cardi need a social media manager. She doesn't have the mental capacity to be online. And that's the difference between Cardi and the rest of the rappers. Cardi cries about everything. She refusing to put her phone down. All of this comes with the fame, right or wrong. Okay. I think Cardi just didn't want them posting her child because she knows how these people in the comments are. I can see that too. I definitely can see that as well. Try. And you know how fact that is, Cameron Knight? When Toya Johnson had that beautiful little girl, Rainbow, people in the comments dragged the fuck out that little girl. Dragged the fuck out that little girl for how she looked, how her eyebrows ran together. Reginae had to get in the comments to defend her sister and tell these grown ass people like that's a child. You don't talk about a child. So I do understand Cardi coming from that standpoint of don't post my fucking child. Okay? Because you do leave room for the barbs to like go in. Right on a little girl, and then they hide behind these little accounts, so you don't know who's commenting, and it's probably miserable people sitting at home, or it could be, you know, adults, children, whatever the case may be, getting away with a lot behind these accounts. So I can definitely see her point on that. Like, especially if you just posted something negative about me so recently, don't turn around and post my child so soon after that, because they probably gonna sit up there and drag the child as well and come up with some shit or try and figure out a reason or say, oh, that child really ain't happy. And then, you know, people are always trying to decipher a full video from a quick clip. You know what I'm saying? Try and diagnose people. Girl, people be so funny. When I'm doing Ask Yourself, what would Beyonce do? Keep yourself and your kids off the internet and shut the fuck up. Okay. Well, you know, people are going to try and chase clout because they have no real money. And so they jealous of how Cardi B is successful. So they're going to try to tear her down, her character down. Yeah, I think that's true too. I think a lot of people are extremely bothered with how she came into the game because at one point she was a stripper and because she was a part of Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? She rose to fame. And I don't think Cardi ever was a person that was like, I write my own raps and I this and that. But because the industry started to pin her against Nicki Minaj, then so many people decided that they wanted to come at Cardi, you know. But so the target was already on Cardi's back, period. Okay, when she started to rise and they started to see she slowly getting on that level with Nicki. But I think the target really got on her back by the barbs when Cardi threw that shoe at Nicki. And Nicki said, I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. I'll never forget that. I don't think Nicki will either. But I hope that they can get to a place where they can, you know, I mean, they mamas now. So, like, you know, It would be nice to see a conversation happen. I mean, Jay-Z and Nas are cool. Maybe Nicki and, Cardi can be cool. Maybe Nicki and Kim. Can we start there? Somewhere. Let's get the ladies on one accord, please. People will drag babies and children for no reason. These people have been coming at her kids. This isn't the first instance of this. True. They post negative things about Cardi and Nicki Minaj all the time to get views and clicks and to get the fans to start fighting. The shade room comments are brutal to both of the artists. Okay. They did drag her for no reason. And those people had no life. Oh, you talking about Rainbow? Toya's daughter, that little girl so cute. But yeah, they drug that baby like I don't even understand it. I just read a screenshot of Nicki Minaj telling the Shade Room to take down an ugly video of her earlier today, and they took it down. They ended up taking that Cardi one down too, because I went back looking for it and I didn't see it. So at some point they took that down as well. So, but I feel like I do understand the Shade Room a little bit, probably being caught off guard because it's like, girl, I thought we was good. I thought we was cool. And Cardi probably was like, well, I thought we was cool too until I found out that y'all motherfuckers weren't answering none of my DMs and then sat up there and shadow banned me or restricted me with my comments and stuff like that. So it just made so much sense. Like that proof for me, and y'all may see it differently and that's fine. But the proof for me was like, yeah, they definitely restricted her thing because how she put this up there 5 days ago and ain't got no likes on it. Like it don't matter. She could put eye emojis. She could put a period, literally a dot, and people were going to like the comment. And that's for not just her, but any celebrity, anybody with that blue check going to get some likes. Y'all got, is this the one? Why I can't click on that one? I'm trying to click on, there we go. Y'all got to understand you can't stop the world from talking. The best thing you can do is stay quiet and stop fueling the fire. I mean, you definitely ain't going to be able to stop them. So you just got to figure that out within yourself. How you just going to be like, all right, bet, cool. But I feel it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just as a YouTuber, sometimes, it'd be cool. And sometimes I got to come down and get in them comments with y'all sometimes. Because people do be getting fly and getting sideways. Sometimes you do got to step outside and just like, hey, what was that? You know what I'm saying? And I think it gets even more frustrating. And I'm not nowhere near on a Cardi level, of course, to really feel the weight that she feels it. But I'm saying I can relate to her as a human because it hits different. Because it's like people like to say a lot of stuff, but I wonder if they'll have that same energy if you was in their face. And that's why I don't, girl, I couldn't be that big like of a celebrity because it probably be those same folks. They be dragging the hell out you and then you're like, hey Cardi, hey, can I get a picture? Jeez, like, bitch, you don't like me for real. Scoot back. So when celebs be like, they ain't taking pics, I don't really trip off on too much because half the folks trying to get a picture with them be fake as hell anyway. But let's keep going. It's a New York mindset to get the last word and respond back to everything. New Yorkers can't let stuff roll off their back. You know what's the era? I have to say, I think that is a universal thing. Just what I think. And I'm from the South, I've never lived in New York, never been, would love to go. But I think it's a everybody thing. You know what I'm saying? I found myself in situations where I want the last word. And then if I don't get the last word, sometimes, I've grown a lot. So that's really my past. I honor sometimes. I'd be like, all right, bet, cool. But I will say in my past, I would be like, oh, okay, you want the last word? Here you go. You can have it. Like, to tick people off just a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying? But I think that is a universal thing. Let's see what else. We got over here in the chat. Cardi didn't grow up in the industry like Beyonce. Ooh, I think that's a very interesting point. So I would never expect her to act like Beyonce. She grew up hustling and she's too passionate about things and people she likes. You know what? I do feel like that's a big difference. Like Beyonce doesn't interact or go back and forth with absolutely no one. And I feel like if we say that about Cardi, and I have to say Nicki because people love putting them up against each other. Nicki has had her rants as well, whether it was in the same capacity of Cardi or not, going at blogs or going at an individual person. if we're gonna apply the logic of Cardi, you should be like Beyonce, then y'all should say the same thing about Nicki. You should be like Beyonce then. But the difference between both of them is that yes, Beyonce, or all three of them, was literally groomed in this industry from a child. From a child, knowing how to move. We never really knew a whole lot about nothing. I didn't. Unless it was documentaries or when the group broke up, like I didn't really know a lot. Still don't know a lot. Y'all only gonna get. See, I'm Beyonce. You gonna get what the fuck I give you. You feel what I'm saying? You may want a whole lot, but it's gonna get what I give you. You hear what I say? Period. You know, and I think it's so dope for Beyonce to be like that, and people still feel connected. Because some folks feel like they can't connect to you unless you open up, and they can find something on a human level where they can relate to you, right? But Beyonce, I don't know. We just maybe it's her. Clearly, it's her music, because that's how we connect. We don't really be knowing a whole lot about her life unless she put that shit in a song for real. But we still be so connected, and it also could do with me being the age that I am. I mean, it's like I grew up with Beyonce, so I was there, you know. So maybe that's why I'm so connected. Cardi complained too much, in my opinion. I just think she should stay off social media. And this is not her first time going back and forth with the Shade Room. This is very true. I mentioned that at the very beginning of the video. They definitely have had a history where they have gone back and forth with each other. I'm talking about Cardi has gone the off. She was much more calm this time, but in the past, yes. And they have made up in recent months, only to find out that, child, it was fake. It was fake. I don't think the makeup was genuine, honey. Not from New York. And I love the last word. I can't. Let's see. Not folks getting fly with James. They do all the time, honey, all the time. That's gonna have to be a fight, and go get a little kid in case they bring their kids to fight. Don't matter how you grow up. Y'all ever heard Black China respond? No, the story always dies in 24 hours. I don't know. Has that always been the case for Black China? I'm trying to recall. It may have been. It may have been. Maybe she doesn't, but China, yeah, I think you're right. I don't think China has responded like that. She may do something subtle in interviews, like when she tried to allude to the fact of Tiger being bi or whatever the case was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened between her and Rob, but Rob definitely got out here in the trenches and started saying, you know, putting out video and pictures and stuff. So maybe you're right. Maybe China doesn't respond. But you grew, Jamie. Cardi hasn't. And until she has, she will always feel the need to always clap back and argue with the blogs. I just feel like it ain't no winning in that, for real. Like, they're going to do what they want to do because that's just how they is. You know, but I definitely understand her when it comes to her child. Like, if she don't want you posting her child, then don't post her. I get that part. Like, don't post the kids, girl. You can post me, but don't post my cheering. But I think it was just maybe... taking it to the damn social media, girl. Now we all in y'all business trying to see what's going to happen and how this going to go. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce grew up with a group. Cardi B grew up individually, getting it on her own. She is a very independent woman that deserves all the right to have success and not to be labeled as somebody. Okay. Somebody what? Were you able to finish? I have to scroll and see. You don't have to grow up in the industry to know how to have self-control. That's very true. At what point is she going to grow up? I love Cardi, but she has to shut people out for her mental sake. Okay. Beyonce says that she stays off her phone and never Googles herself. Lies she tell. Don't forget, Bay and Jay got 106 in Park canceled after they made that joke about Blue's hair. I didn't know they did that, girl. Did they? I don't know why I thought Free dated Jay-Z back in the day. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Maybe I am. I don't know why I thought she probably dated Jay-Z back in the day. You sure that wasn't the real reason I was like, oh. But let's keep going. Okay. Let's see. I can understand why when it comes to her child to only post positive things about her child, because she's a child. who didn't choose to be famous. I think she just don't want her child post, period, because people in the comments just be, they be a little grimy down there. You feel what I'm saying? I will honor her. I will honor her wish and never put her ass and never post her ass again. She will not get any free promo anymore from my site. If it was me, plenty other celebs to post. I mean, that's true, Elite. And they did stop posting Cardi for some time when Cardi got into it with them a few years back. She was like, stop posting me. She went off and they legit stopped posting Cardi. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, she still got the free promo from other places. It didn't come from the Shade Room, but they couldn't post her. And I feel like they just started back posting Cardi either this year or last year. And they literally just made up to where they started back posting Cardi. Because she wasn't, I think she would post, I feel like they posted Offset, but they wouldn't post Cardi. Cardi wasn't playing it. Like, that's DEAD. Don't post me on your mother side. I'm like, oh, yep, they did. What? Yep, they did. They got Karrueche and Bow Wow off that show. But Free and Jay never dated. Free always said that was a rumor. Thank you so much for that, Mo Will. Thank you so much for that. So I did hear it, but it was not true. So thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, I told y'all earlier, Hollywood Unlocked. If they do, it's gonna be some shade, okay? Because I feel like they may not post a Nicki, but they're gonna post Kenneth. Okay, they're gonna post what's going on with Mr. Ken, who's been confined to the house. And I know he probably was sick about that because he could have been out there in London or whatever like that. And that would have been me. It's too late. You may say, man, I can't go out there, but I gotta sit here. Oh, wow. Well, hey, it's her husband. But I mean, she posts her children on her page and people be in her comments too. So that logic doesn't really make sense because the same trolls in TSR comments would be in Cardi's comments too. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I agree with your point. I haven't really seen negative comments in her, on her kids post. You know what I'm saying? But I think you still have a point. Because they could come over there if it's not like a restricted to like only people that follow me type of page, then they can come over there and say anything, right? So yeah. Girl, she sells pictures of her kids to magazines and she come from the strip club. So she should have tough skin because a person was in a strip club. You think they should have tough skin? Okay. Yes, they had some type of agreement for them to not post her. They started back posting her again around the time she announced she was pregnant with her son, which was earlier this year, I do believe. Was it earlier this year? I feel like it was earlier this year. When they announced that, and then this thing, she about to have a baby. Or did she have a baby? It could have been last year. I'm getting it mixed up. Let's see. Maybe she could be mad at the blog's intent is to be messy. Okay. For real, blogs do not, for real, these blogs do not stop posting children. America law has to catch up when it comes to protecting celebrities' children like they do in the UK. I didn't know that. I didn't know UK has strict laws when it comes to posting children. But if she don't want them to post her child, that's her right, period. I agree with that. Like, I mean, it's her child. She don't want you to post it, don't post her. The thing is, she can control what is said on her page about her child. I mean, yeah, that's true. She could definitely block. And I think Instagram has created this thing where you can kind of like limit words. So if words are limited and she's able to review, then it may not even make it to her page. No way. So she does have control of that. I think you're right, Ashante. Whereas, Shade Room gonna let anything fly because the more comments, the better it is for them and their page, right? She can post pics of her child on her page because she can cut off the comment section or delete negative ones. True. TSR don't delete nothing negative unless you come at them directly. I believe that. If the trolls want to troll, they're going to troll regardless. Just unfollow the Shade Room and restrict her comments if it gets to her that much. Like, she's going to stress herself out and give herself health problems. Yikes. Definitely giving stressed. She's gonna have to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? She is. You know, I feel like Cardi has been a celebrity for quite a few for such a long time. How many years has it been? Like 5 or 6? I feel like since 2018 was when she got her rise. Yeah, so about a little over 5 years, including her stint on Love and Hip Hop. So, I mean, at this point, you would think that Cardi is in a better space of being able to handle this pressure or even the negative comments, because you're just not, it's not, it makes me think of like a bad edit. Like, it's just a bad edit. Like, you're not gonna get a good edit all the time. You're just not. And you gotta accept respect. I ain't gonna say respect. I feel like she needs to respect her position and where she is in her career, but expect that you're just gonna have people that don't like you and they're gonna find issue in like so many things that you do. When a person does not like you, and y'all could think about it now with just like people that y'all may not like, it don't matter what they do, you probably gonna find a reason to not like them. If they, scroll, they pop up on your Instagram, or if you go to their Instagram, you probably gonna see something and find something wrong. Like, I don't like her outfit. Oh, she need to slim down. Oh, girl, she thought her hair was doing something. Like, it. Listen, when you don't like somebody, you're gonna find all kind of reasons to, try and come at them. But that's really, honestly, truly, more so something you gotta deal with within yourself than another person. You really think unfollowing or blocking the shade room is going to stop them from posting her or stuff? Nope, it's not. She followed them so she can see that they post about her kids, her husband, and her career. And if not, the people probably gonna at her in it anyway. So I guess you got a point there. Really ain't no escaping. I mean, unless they were blocked, but it's still gonna find its way to her. Cardi wants blogs to post only positive things about her, and that's not realistic. She only comes from black blogs like this, or she only comes for black blogs like this. Cardi is insecure and pathological. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I do think that's a bit unrealistic when it comes to the positive post, because it's just not gonna happen. I mean, unless you was in good with the neighborhood talk and you was Nikki, then you would get that 24/8. Cardi is getting her karma. She's losing her mind. Not losing her mind. I feel like she lost her mind years ago, because I feel like she didn't run off at the mouth like crazy, cussing, yelling, and all that like she used to do. So I don't know if she's losing her mind, child. She's losing her mind because she messed with that stuff, and it can be sent back. What you mean? Tell me, the karma mess with what stuff? Lord have mercy. Cardi needs to get a man and quit playing with Offset so she can stay off the net. I can't. So you don't think Offset a man? Miss Bay, you don't think Offset is the man, girl? Did you hear Nicki and Kim are cool now, and they may have a versus? I did not hear that they were cool, but I did hear that Kim said the only person she would want to compete with in a versus would be Nicki. I actually would not like to see that. I don't know if I want to see that, because their music is just from two different times. It's just from two different times. It will be a wonderful opportunity for them to do this, because because we will be able to truly witness that they are okay and that they're in better spaces. I know Nikki did that sit down interview with Joe Budden, where I think she even she didn't shout out Kim, but she made reference to, I guess, Kim didn't get a cover that she probably should have gotten or something like that. And then I know that Kim has said in interviews, like, I wish her the best type thing. Like, basically, I don't want no more drama. Like, every time y'all interview me, y'all want to talk about this bitch. I don't want to talk about her. Okay. So I'm just going to wrap that up so y'all don't dig no deeper. Okay. I'm just gonna wrap that up, and I'm just gonna say, hey, girl, she cool, she good, girl, let's move on. So I don't think they're really cool for real. I think that's just what they say until I see them actually shake hands and they do it. Yeah, I got you, Cameron. And they do it in person where we could see it, then cool. All right, babe, I got you, Cameron. Let's see. Not off cheat, girl. Is somewhere laid up with the side. He never gets involved in Cardi clown antics. Well, I will say he has been Offset has been pretty low key. We haven't seen any, cheating stories from Mr. Offset. We've been seeing him more with his family, So I don't know if he's still cheating. I don't know if he's a reformed cheater or what he got going on. But dang, if you call Offset off cheat, I wonder what you call Nicki husband. Jesus. Two different times, so it wouldn't make sense. But Kim versus Foxy. Does Foxy have enough songs? I think she might. I think she might. I think she might. I've never, when I was younger, I really was on Kim. I really wasn't a Foxy fan, but that's just me. Kim was pushed in my household, and Tupac, because I wasn't really feeling Biggie like that unless he was on a track with somebody else. But yeah, Nicki doesn't need a versus. Kim and her weren't even in the same decades. And that's what I'm like, that's what's gonna be like, why would they need to do this together? Like what are we doing? But it's really because Nicki took her style. I don't know if she willingly took it, but I know that Cash Money gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that Cash Money gave it to her, because I believe when Nicki was doing her mixtapes and stuff, she was mimicking the things that Kim did. So, and then got the nerve to be mad at somebody else when they come through. Hey, that karma hit different when it hit, don't it? If they do a versus, it will only benefit Lil Kim, and the only person that she needs to do a versus with is Foxy Brown. That's what everybody says. It's so interesting because I feel like Kim ain't trying to give Foxy the time of day, but it only makes sense because they are from that same era. Like, it only makes sense, girl. Oh, you did? You did? Okay, I'm going to check it. Was it the one from the Shade Room? I don't know. I had a few people send me stuff, but I will double check. I will make sure that I have it so I can add it to the list. Thank you so much, KD. I appreciate that. Ooh, girl, y'all is messy hell in the comments. Ooh, geez, Louise. Goodness gracious. So who do you think Nicki would do a versus with? Herself? Herself? And I mean, I feel like there's just certain people that need to do their own verses. That's going to be Chris Brown. That's going to be Usher. And unfortunately, it's going to be Nicki Minaj too, because Nicki been doing her thing for like, what, a decade? Like, with no competition. None. Even if you tried to put out music, nobody really heard you. Y'all remember that one chick that put that video out? She went nowhere, y'all. That was like career suicide. The girl that did the video she got a dunk. She did, because I think Nicki also did her own version of She Got a Dunk. And this chick called Keys came out and drugged the fuck out of Nicki. I was like, oh my God, she drugged the hell out of Nicki. But that was career suicide. So, like, yeah, like nobody else. I never heard from that girl again after that. She started getting some hits, but it really ain't go nowhere. It landed flat. Saw what happened with Remy Ma. Even when she did She Third, never really went anywhere after that for some reason. Yeah, Cardi B was the only one that slid through and was like, boom, I'm gonna make this stick. And I really feel like the fans made Cardi the success that she is. I don't know if it's so much as, people were saying, it's the machine. Whatever the case may be, yeah, they put the money behind her, but I feel like the people still have to choose who you are. Like the fans have to make you who you are. Like, it's been so many women to go on Love and Hip Hop trying to get that. Oh, let me be that girl. I'm trying to rap. I'm trying to boom, 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 boom. Girl, Jocelyn's still out here struggling. But anyway, yikes. The people made Cardi B. She already had like 1 million followers though, because she would just do these, I ain't gonna say rants, but she just would say whatever the hell on her mind on social media. But y'all helped her get in this position and then be mad when she get in it. Yikes. We hate to hear it. But also, people can't reign forever. They just can't, in my opinion. I don't think so. I think all good things will come to an end at some point. It shouldn't really be like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like guys can rap forever. Like, look at Jay-Z. He's still out here doing his thing. So it is like Nicki could continue to do it too. But I feel like you're not gonna always be the queen of that thing. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know who's the I don't I can't think of who's the king now of rap. But I mean, Jay-Z can't always be the king, child. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel that same way with Nicki. Like, Nicki, girl, you can't always be the queen. You just can't. You can't always be the queen, but she will continue to have a career, you know? But when I say all good things must come to an end, I mean the reign. Like, I mean, but if she can go another 10 years and be the queen, then shit, hey, that's proving people wrong right there. Cardi going to be on Unsung, not Unsung. While Nicki still writing bars and getting asked for a feature, Cardi ghostwriter can't hold her hand forever. You know what be funny when people say that though? Sometimes y'all should really look through y'all favorite artists' music and look at the writers and see how they have about 5 writers outside of themselves. You know, so y'all should really think about that, you know. Cause y'all be thinking everybody write every single thing. But y'all should really look at that. Check that out. And then it's crazy because again, I feel like society, I feel like the fans, the people have chosen what interests us. Everybody keeps talking about the respect, quote unquote, for rappers when you write your own SHI, right? But a majority of the rappers that y'all like and love don't even write their own shit. It's like y'all chose these people and then be getting mad, but y'all only throw that out there to try and discredit somebody or make somebody feel away. Oh, you don't write your raps. Oh, you're successful. You got 10 number ones. But guess what? You didn't write it. Da, da, da. And they like, it don't matter what I wrote. The check cleared. And I got just about the same amount as that person. Because y'all still bop to the stuff. So, yeah. It's sad. Because some of the stuff that y'all faves be writing, y'all don't even be listening to. That's the thing for me. Maybe there should be ghostwriters for many people out here. Or y'all be heavily biased for who y'all like now. At least I'm gonna listen to both musics regardless. I still listen to Nicki's first album. And there's only one song on that Queen album that she dropped. I think it's called Switch Up. I'm gonna switch up on you. Whatever that song is, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and that pink, I think it was the Pink Print. I really like that one. I'm gonna still listen to I don't give a damn who wrote it. I'm gonna play it. Okay. And one thing about a song that I like, I'm gonna play it. Period. Okay. Let me see what this Nicki Minaj song is. Cause I was all this shit snapping here. Cause the whole album was like, get it out of here. Get it out of here, Nicki. Get it out of here. We're not doing that over here. Nip tuck. That's my shit. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. She snapped on that shit. I said, well, let's go to you, Nicki. Pink Print was lit. My favorite song ever. I always say this is I'm the Best. That's her first album that she dropped. I'm the Best. That will always be my favorite song. Nicki don't like that song, but I love that song, Nicki, because you was on your SHI. You was talking your shit. You was talking about who you were going to be in the years to come and everything that you said that you wanted and what you was going to be. You did that shit. And that's why I love that song so much. I will always love that song. One of my favorite songs about Cardi is I Like It Like That. Yeah, baby, I like it like. But the reason I love that song so much is because my favorite movie of all time is I Like It Like That. That's my favorite movie. I know the words front to back, know the moves, everything, like hand gestures, like that is my fucking movie. So when that song came on, I was like, oh my God, that's I Like It Like That. Man, so I love that. Absolutely love that. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's see. I can never really get into Nicki like that. Like some of her songs, she usually likes her features. She usually kills her features, but I have never bought her music or listened to an entire album of hers. Really? I think you would really like her first one. I think she just had too many on that first one. Was like, think that was what, Pink Friday? That first album, yo, that album was like that was the that was the shit. That was the shit. And I think she put out the Pink print after she and Safari broke up and she started dating Meek Mill or something like that. I think the Pink print got some good ones too. One of the other songs that I love, first of all Things Go. Love that. All Things Go, period. And then Win Again. Oh, that's my motherfucker. See, I love motivational type songs. I love songs that make me want to get in my bag type shit. I love when Nicki talks her shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stuff that I love. Like, and I win again, and I win again, and I win. Like, I love that shit. Like, let's go, Nicki. She need to drop a whole motivational album. Period. Love stuff like that. That was a good one too. Dear old Nicki, please call back. Love it. Oh yeah, Through Your Phone. That's the one with Kaylani, I think. Right? Let me see. Y'all know I gotta pull these up in Segura. Right now I'm on my Mario kick because I'm still not over Mario from Versus. So that's what I've been listening to. He has this song called Closer, and I'm just like, ooh, like this the most recent track. I think it's called Mars. The EP he dropped. I like that thing is yes. So I'm still on Mario. I've been trying to find all interviews and everything on Mario, child, because that's where I'm at with it. I think that Ring is with oh, I remember Through Your Phone. I got you, Sierra. I got you. I was mixing that one up. I got you, honey. The only thing Nicki is still good at is keeping her stands, capping for, oh my Jesus. Because the music hasn't been good in a while. Wow. Oh wow. Well, that's tough. That's tough. People want for Cardi to flop so bad, and this girl has accomplished so much. Her and Megan and the Barbs, aka the Delusions. Oh my God, are still calling them flops. I don't know why. I don't know why. Did you guys get to see Nicki's performance over at the Wireless Fest? I'm gonna go back and check it out. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was watching what was I think the Shy had came on in P Valley or something like that. So I was watching those late. But anyway, I gotta go back and check it out. And I'm wondering whether or not she is really pregnant. Y'all know Nicki went live the other day and she was joking around talking about she's not fat, she's pregnant. Then she said, but I meant to tell y'all that I'm not pregnant, I'm fat. So we don't know what Nicki is, but we definitely know that they were from the pictures that I saw, they were definitely trying to hide their stomach though, for sure. For sure. I don't think Nicki's pregnant. I said that before. I really don't. I think that people just, people should just wait sometimes, When you see a stomach on a woman, don't just be up there talking about some doggone, she pregnant. You don't know what that lady got going on, what she going through. You feel what I'm saying? It could be anything. A woman could be carrying a child that probably has passed inside of her and she's waiting to literally pass it. Okay, so you just don't know what people be going through and stuff. So I'm like, I don't think that woman pregnant. We, let her announce it. We'll see. I saw somebody say love and potions or something, like pills and potions. I remember that they had the game in and she was singing about Safari. Because let me tell y'all, Nicki used to be in love with that man. Nicki was in love with Safari, even though she treated him like he won SHI. Ooh, that girl loved that man because he was her do boy. For real. He really was her do boy. I'll never forget that. I always reference that video when they was at the hotel and Safari was showing off all this money. And this was years ago when Nicki first got on. She was like, would you sit down and stop acting like a fucking buffoon? I'll never forget. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that to him. Oh my goodness. And then I just started noticing their relationship. I was like, I don't think Nicki really, like, is this her man? I'm like, nah, can't be the way she treating him. Like, yikes. Come to find out that was her man the whole time. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh. What? It was Tasha K giving them Cardi's lawyer's number. Hilarious, child. Bet she won't be giving them her lawyer's number. Girl, they said her lawyers was definitely on some Amber Heard type lawyers. Girl. Ooh, chile. That's right, Tasha. Give them Cardi's lawyer's number, not yours. Not your attorneys, girl. Okay. Champion by Nicki. Jeezy. I'm gonna pull it up, Sydney. I feel like I may have heard that one, but I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check that one out. I'm gonna add it to my thing right now. Thanks for sharing that. I'm going to listen to it because you know I like stuff like that, girl. I got a whole little motivational playlist. You know what I'm saying? One of the first songs that come on there is by Big Sean. Hands up in the air. I just want the baddest in the world, right? That's my shit. That's my shit. Him and Chris Brown. Like it's not last. And then he has this other song called Nothing Is Stopping You. He kind of like raps about how he rapped for he kind of breaks down the story a little bit about how he ended up rapping for Kanye West and all this other stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's my shit. But yeah, everybody that's listening to the playback, y'all be sure to go ahead and drop y'all motivational songs down in the comments, girl. So I can just go ahead and make a little playlist, girl. I might have to link the playlist down below or something. Let's get that started. How can you have children with a man who can't even be around children? Jesus. Ooh, you guys are on fire tonight. Wow. My goodness. Not I would low-key love to see a Nicki and Safari reunion. Are you serious? Girl, I know Nicki probably be sitting back looking like, girl, I'm glad I'm not with this clown. Not with this clown. Nicki loves Safari for that idiot. Girl, I think they had broke up. And when they had broke up and Safari dropped this, I said, oh, wow. Now we know why they stayed together so long. I probably would have stayed. So, Nicki, girl, you mad at you, girl? No, I'm not mad at you. If you wanted to stay there, girl, I mean, you're going to do that anyway. That's how you in. Okay, and I would have been right there with you, girl. Pity. I would have been there too. For real. Jesus. Goodness. Lord, y'all is over there going back and forth, honey. Well, listen, I thank you all so much for being here and for joining me tonight as we talk about Cardi B versus the Shade Room, honey. I think that's all that I have. Let me check and make sure ain't nobody else staying there on the Shade Room or on Cardi B's Instagram, honey, because you know how they like to get to it. See if Cardi B probably just sat up here and deleted anything. Nope, she left everything up there, and it looks like the Shade Room has done the same. Girl, I seen like Miss Girl was waiting for the moment to promote her picture. I'm not gonna be over that. I'm not gonna be over that. Oh, wait a minute, they did post something else. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait the fuck a minute. Hold on, I'm finna show this to y'all. It was about 10 minutes long. It was a 3-way call. Oh, geez, Louise, girl, why y'all just ain't drop it in? Let me show this to y'all before we go. Girl, let me show this to y'all before we go. Is this the right one? Girl, the streets have gotten messy some more. Let me see here. Okay. All you ask is 100% positive coverage. This is, they still going at it, girl. Okay. Let me pull this up, you guys, because the people is still up here fighting. Girl, they is still up here fighting. Let me see if everybody look combo fighting. All right. So the Shade Room says, Cardi, you are funny, girl. I don't want to post it because I know if I posted what you said and who you said it about, it would light the internet on fire. Oh, wow. Well, girl, y'all already got the flame started, so y'all might as well set that bitch on fire. Set that bitch. Come on, Boosie. I'm a bad. That's about all Boosie get from me, honey. Because him and his antics. Anyway, let me keep going because I'm acting up. I also don't want other celebrities to think we would release confidential conversations we had with them. You don't want them to think that you would release confidential conversations, but you over here baiting another celebrity into doing it. Girl, y'all so messy, honey. Let's keep going, okay? Because they said, but if you keep trying it, I will have my lawyers draft the papers you requested and then call your bluff. You will never post it, even if you had lawyer papers. It's in your best interest to drop the subject. See, this is what's crazy to me. All of this started with a take my child's picture off your page. All of this started with a take my child's picture off your page. And then now, if you keep trying it, I will have my lawyers draft the papers you requested and call your bluff. Girl, why is y'all a whole blog going back and forth with this woman when y'all could have easily unrestricted this lady and hopped in her DMs and say, hey, Cardi, what's the problem? Or call her on the phone, hey, Cardi, what's up? What's tea? What's good? Ooh, it's in your best interest to drop the subject. BITF, y'all. Girl, I'm going to talk about who I want to talk about when I want to talk about how I feel like talking about. So if you want to set the internet ablaze, then let's set it ablaze. Because you sit up here on the phone entertaining the conversation of me talking about said celebrity. So what does that make you look like? Oh, okay. So anyway, they said all you ask for is no. So Cardi says no. She says no lie. It really sucks that SHI had to even get this way and this far. All I ask for is for fairness, the gaslighting, the game, BS. Just remember, I'm human too. So this is what Cardi said in the beginning before the Shade Room even came back with these last two tweets. So they responded to this as well and said all you ask for is 100% positive coverage. That's unreasonable. This is not a fan account. We have your fair coverage, but I'm done unless you want to keep going. Have a great night, Cardi, is what the Shade Room is saying. Now, I do think it is unreasonable to think that you should only get positive press. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that is a bit unreasonable. So what ended up happening? So they said, but if you keep trying it, this is what they said, and Cardi's responding to it. They said, but if you keep trying it, I will have my lawyers draft up the papers you requested and then call your bluff, etc., etc. Cardi says, I gave multiple receipts today, and yet y'all have posted none. Now y'all lying in all caps to the public again, making it seem like the convo was about other people when the convo was about the same SHI y'all doing now. Send them papers and make sure they from the person I had the conversation with. Ooh. Let's keep going. Are there any other comments in between before we get to the tea down here? They say, okay, I'll send the papers first thing tomorrow morning. Don't edit the combo either. Twitter, you are on notice. After I send Cardi the papers, we will see if she posts the conversation. LOL. And somebody says, how long was y'all conversation so we know it's not edited, girl? This is messy. She says it was about 10 minutes long. It was a three-way call. A mutual friend called me and dialed her in. If she posts an edited version, I'll post the one I have in response. Bald head, girl, give me a second, y'all, because BIT, y'all done took us around the world and and I can't find out what the hell is going on. Because my thing is this: if you have the audio, Susie Blue Baker, if you have the information, why are you not dropping it now? Why do you want Cardi to drop this? What is it giving? Staged, as Cardi is about to drop her video? Girl, are y'all playing with us? And y'all said it was a scheme that y'all came up with to come to us with the BS? Because Cardi about to drop this video to the single she just dropped on Friday. Because that's what it's starting to give to me. Because y'all are, girl, problematic. She doing it to herself. I was willing to let it go. Girl, what is going on? Somebody says, we love to see you responding to at Nicki Minaj fans. You're fuming, aren't you? Don't even want to pretend like she doesn't own y'all. Who is you? You talking about Cardi? You talking about Cardi? Doesn't own who? Who? Oh, I see. We love to see you responding to Nicki Minaj fans. You're fuming, aren't you? Don't even want to pretend like she don't own y'all. Yikes. So are you saying that Nicki owns the Shade Room? Not own literally, but you know what I'm saying. She's giving y'all a bit of coin or something. This is Missy Boots. Okay, so somebody else responded. It looks like they responded to another tweet. The tweet says, why do all that when you can post a call? Come on, somebody. Come on, Miss ACL_713 girl. Thank you. Why do all that when you could post a call conversation? I'm confused. That process better be worth it. Clowns. So then they say, because of what was said in the conversation, I want Cardi to post it. Bitch. I mean, girl, you done made me call you out your name, girl. Because listen to me. You playing with the internet right now, Father. It's too late in the morning, girl. People got to go to work and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting over here dragging this out. Y'all talk about Cardi, but you over here, girl, you playing with the people right now. You're playing. Ooh, she says, as I said before, I don't want our celebrity contacts to get nervous because we don't record conversations normally. But in this case, we saw this coming. BITCH, you're a lie. I can't, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't with the shade room. Y'all got to cut the shit, girl. Cut it. Because if a person, you got to see how people operate with other people. And based on how they operate with other folks, you got to guaranteely, if that ain't even a word, guaranteely know that they will do this to you. If you've already known that they've recorded conversations before, you got to know that it's a strong possibility they're going to record you too. So at this point, girl, it's out there. And then you're trying to make it seem as though this is just an out of the ordinary type situation. No, that's what you do. That's what you do. You feel what I'm saying? And then you also confirm that if Cardi puts out an edited or whatever the case is, you're going to go behind her and still release it. So at the end of the day, that's what you do. At the end of the day, that's who y'all gonna do that anyway, because that's just how y'all is, girl. What else? She says, I don't want our celebrity contacts to get nervous because we don't record conversations normally, but in this case, we saw this coming. We had a deal. She's already backpedaling. It's on her. Okay. This is what the shade room is saying as they responding. Girl, let me go up some. So when Cardi says they were backpedaling, they told her, you said if I give you the lawyer papers, you will post the conversation. I'm delivering them tomorrow. Stick to the deal. Gotcha. And that's when the person says, why do all of that when you could just post a call conversation your damn self? Like, I'm confused. The process better be worth it. Okay. Why can't you reply while you restricted her, girl? Stop pretending you don't see it and run away from answering. Just admit that you were shady, as ironically is your shade room. Okay, somebody say, I don't get it. Y'all were being all threatening about this conversation and won't post it. Like, post it. Do your job. This is what you do. Post it. This is what you guys do. Post the madness. Somebody says, y'all are the ones backpedaling, making excuses for not posting what's been asked of you. Just say you don't have it and log off. Girl, the people is on the shade room. It's in the comments, and I'm not necessarily mad at it. So for the people that's joining the chat and just wondering, like, girl, what's going on? Cardi and the shade room are at it, okay? Cardi and the shade room have been at it in previous years. They have recently made up. They've rekindled, okay? Cardi B recently did a wireless fest over the weekend where it looks like she may have attacked a fan, possibly. Okay, so the shade room made sure that they posted that. Shortly after that, we see where Cardi is having an issue with the shade room because the very next day they ended up posting her daughter. So that's when she got pissed. Really, she was already pissed. So when they posted the post of her possibly fighting at the wireless fest. So then Cardi hits them up like, dang, that was pretty shady of y'all, whatever the case may be. And they like, well, Cardi, what are you talking about? She sends them a post. Once she sent them that post, they saw it, but they never responded. Next day, they want to post something positive about her daughter, like happy birthday to Culture or whatever. Like, I guess, like, disregarding the message. Like, I know she mad about that, but when we post Culture, she probably won't be thinking about it, whatever the case may be. So once she saw that, Cardi got in the comments. Cardi said, hey, take my daughter off your page. Go ahead and do that for me real quick, fam. Go and take my daughter up off your page. Then she went to Twitter and added them to make sure in case they don't see her comments, because she feels like she's shadow banned. She like, listen, take my daughter off y'all page. And she went on to say that she didn't really like, let me read the tweet to you guys. Again, she says, because my thing is, okay, you only post negative content about me. Cool, no biggie. Got me blocked from commenting on their page. Okay, cool. But please don't post my child on y'all funny-ish. I don't want to be my old self, but just leave me alone. Okay, so Cardi's in her feelings at this point. Right. So once she put that on the shade room went back and forth with her. Okay. Shade Room had some things to say to her. It was just awkward. Okay. First of all, they told her, Cardi, you don't run this page, girl. We run this page. We want to do whatever it is we want to do. You can't tell us what to do. And if you're gonna sit up here and talk about our owner of the Shade Room, the CEO, if you're gonna talk about her and call her fat, ugly, and black, or whatever the case was, the woman said, she says, make sure that you upload a newer picture. Okay. Understand the new versus the old, big difference. However, Cardi ain't say nothing negative about this girl at all. She ain't say nothing about her being fat, nothing about her being ugly. The Shade Room threw that out there as a deflection, a distraction to get people riled up, because a lot of people like to come for Cardi because they feel like she's not black, whatever the case may be. Okay. So that's what she was doing. So people start eating her up in the comments. Cardi B started going back and forth, posting her receipts, saying that they have indeed shadow banned her and prevented her from actually commenting. So you could post whatever you want to post about her, but she can't even comment on it. And what I do believe Cardi is telling the truth about being restricted. She didn't know she was restricted at first. She was calling it shadow ban, only for somebody to tell her she was restricted, right? And the reason for that is because she screenshotted an image of her comment under the Shade Room from 5 days ago. She had absolutely no likes, no comments, no nothing. Even the Barbs would have said something to Cardi B, right? But she had nothing. So that right there lets me believe that she was indeed restricted. So Cardi is trying to understand, why did y'all restrict me? And y'all be posting negative stuff and I can't even say anything. So the Shade Room is saying that they don't post anything negative, which I haven't necessarily seen lately. But hey, that's what, the Shade Room is saying. They don't do that. But what they're not answering is the question that they actually had her restricted, which is the other major question that she wants to know. So from that conversation, Cardi was like, she said something about posting DMs of the messages. So she posted DMs of how they was just cool, not too long ago, just talking. Then all of a sudden, they not even answering her messages at all, right? So shortly after that, this is when the Shade Room out of nowhere started talking about a phone conversation and how she needs to drop the recording and all this other stuff. So girl, just drama on drama, just the Shade Room and Cardi B going back and forth, because Cardi don't like some stuff that the Shade Room been doing, and the Shade Room feel like they not at fault for nothing at all. So she needs to get her life in so many words. Just giving you guys a quick, update and recap on the situation with Cardi B versus the Shade Room, girl, because it is indeed mess out here in these streets, okay? But that's all I got, girl. It's 1 a.m, honey. I'm about to go ahead and scoot over. Make sure you like the video. If you're not already subscribed, honey, go ahead and subscribe. I got quite a few videos I got to try to get out to you guys tomorrow, so we're going to see what we can make it do, like P Valley, honey, got to talk about that. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, Love and Marriage DC. Girl, I already know y'all ain't watching that, but at least you guys could probably come back and watch my review or whatever like that, girl. But yeah, that's really all that I got. I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Yeah, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Leave your favorite motivational songs as well down below, honey. Even if they church songs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little trap, whatever it is, girl, leave it down below in the comments or whatnot. And I will catch you guys in the next one, honey. Good night.